Okay, so now after you're comfortable with the scale and the scale degrees, now we look at chord progressions in this key, okay? Now, when you're playing chords like that, what we're actually just playing are progressions. So you just have to understand what's the progression that I'm playing, okay? A chord progression is just a movement of chords on different positions of the scale, okay? Whether and some chords may be actually off the scale, what we call passing chords, or chords which are being borrowed from other keys, which are not really in the scale of the key. But all in all, what you have to understand is that a chord progression is just a movement of chords along the scale degrees. Now let's start with I've played some stuff there which I'm going to explain, but let me just start by explaining some common chord progressions that you need to know. Now, for example, the 2-5-1. What is the 2-5-1 chord progression? You just have to ask yourself, what is chord number 2? Chord number 2, as you have looked at in the previous chapter, is a D sharp minor 7th. Now, I can invert this chord different ways. I can play it like that or like this. Okay, so this is the inversion I'm going to use for D sharp minor 7th, which is chord number 2. And then chord number 5 is G sharp dominant 7th. Chord number 1, C sharp major 7th. Look at that inversion of C sharp major 7th. C sharp major with the C, okay? So it's 2, 5, 1. Okay? Okay? Now, I can modify that progression with different voicings, okay? Like I can use inversion, can use this inversion, 2, D sharp minor 7th, and then G sharp dominant 7th, and then C sharp major 7th. Sounds different because of the inversions. 2, 5, 1. Okay? Now, another progression can be, a very common progression is what we call a 7-3-6. And a 7-3-6 is basically a 2-5-1, but let's look at it to understand why. 7-3-6 in the key of C sharp will be what is called number 7, C, diminished 7th. Okay? And then what is called number 3, F minus 7th. And then number 6, A sharp minor 7th. I'm just using this inversion. The original chord is that, but I'm using this inversion, A sharp minor 7th. So 7, 3, 6. Okay? Okay? Now, instead of playing it as C diminished 7th, I can decide to use a C minor 7th. Okay? Just a slight adjustment. So I can play this inversion of C minor 7th. Okay? F, G sharp, C, and D sharp for C minor 7th. Okay? That chord, but I'm inverting it here. Okay? Just bringing everything backwards. Seven. And then for the 3, I'll use F dominant 7th instead of F minor 7th. So C minor 7th, F dominant 7th, A sharp minor 7th. Okay, 7, 3, 6. Just practice this. 7, and then give it a swing beat, okay? Seven, 3, 6. C minor 7th, F dominant 7th, A sharp minor 7th. Now, these are 7-3-6 because C is 7, F is 3, and A sharp is 6, but it's also a 2-5-1 because if you look at your destination as 1, A sharp as 1, and you go to the A sharp major scale, the A sharp major scale, C is number 2, F is 3, 4, 5. F is 5 and A sharp is 1. So it's actually a 2-5-1 if you think in terms of A sharp, which is your destination chord. But because you are in the key of C sharp, A sharp is number 6. So it's actually 7, C, 3, F, 6, A sharp. So the 7, 3, 6 is also just the same thing as 2-5-1. I hope you get it, right? Okay, now another variation, I can play this 7-3-6 instead of playing this as C minor 7th. So you can play it as C diminished 7th, and you can even invert this here. 7, C, D sharp, F sharp, A, that's C.